What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Sports Nut, aka Akintunde, aka the Negro Whisperer, back with another video. And we got Spider Loke and Gillie. And listen, I must admit, man, I listen to too much of these older, industry guys on YouTube and Instagram Live. That's one of my secret, one of my guilty pleasures. And the father of that is Gillie. He was the first one, because usually it's not a star. It's not somebody who achieved world renowned success that becomes big on the internet as a talker, somebody give insight on the rap game, tell untold stories, expose things that we previously didn't know about the inner workings of the rap game and all that type of stuff. So Gillie's definitely the father of that. If it wasn't for Gillie, we'd think Lil Wayne was the biggest drug dealer and killer in New Orleans. I mean, seriously. That's where he, first, reemerged. He had his little buzz with his little group, Major Figures, back in the day, but they never achieved, nationwide success. So this is, same thing with Spider Loke, who, made some interesting comments about Gillie recently. After Gillie made some interesting comments about Trick Daddy and young rappers. So let's get into it, man. And salute Bosco, man, Gonzo, man. them the new kings of that shit, man. Lord Jabbar, Myson. They the kings of it. The old head talking lane. The old head lane on the internet. You got Myson and Lord Jabbar on the East Coast. And you got Gonzo and Bosco on the West Coast. Down south, I would say Boosie, but Boosie's a star. So it's like Boosie, most of these guys are like guys that weren't stars. That are that weren't like the hottest guy. You could have been a star, but you could have been a part of a star clique, but not the hottest guy in your clique. Like Turk. Turk is another guy who coming into that lane. He wasn't the hottest boy. He was a good rapper, but he wasn't Wayne, he wasn't Juvenile, he wasn't BG, he wasn't Baby. But you got to be like that type of guy to make it on the internet nowadays. You can't be like the guy, from the clique. So let's hear what Spider Loke had to say about Spider Loke from G Unit had to say about Gillie.
Choose to pay for it to support the movement, my nigga. But I feel you. I know how the real world is. Cuz the super suspect when he was walking like that, cuz they homie. It take a certain amount of femininity to be in you to even be able to execute them type of movements, cuz.
So he basically talking about Gillie on this video right here. He talking about Gillie on this video.
You age rappers be, my nigga.
So he talking about that. He clowning Gillie for that. And the interesting thing about it is
my nigga.
Gillie probably would have clowned him if he would have did it. So, listen. This is interesting. Now, Spider-Loc was cool with what he said. You know, as you can see, Spider-Loc was very, you know, everything he said was cool. When you're dealing with these type of street dudes, especially older head street dudes this season, for listening for shit, he gonna like everything Spider said until he didn't like what Spider said. So Spider said some things that like you know, like you could have you gotta have a certain amount of femininity in you to even execute them type of moves. Gillie ain't gonna like that, man. Gillie ain't gonna like that. And this is I like this stuff, this old head, you know, internet beef, man. This old head internet beef, man, with these old dudes, man. I love this shit, man. Going back and forth, roasting each other and whatnot. You know, listen. It's a lot of dudes coming up in the game. Spider-Loc is now I know somebody gonna in the comment section, I've been listening to Spider-Loc live since 1972. But Spider-Loc, you know, he's ascended rapidly recently. You know, very last few months, his game, the stories he tells, the insight he got, being bi-coastal, being down with G-Unit and all these different crews, and the stuff he knows about the streets. This is what people want to hear, is these stories. They want to know the real. They want to know what's really going on. You know, and they want to know what really happened, you know? If you got some Pac stories, oh Lord, or some Suge stories, or some old Biggie stories, and you an ex-dude from the rap game, man, just get you an IG account and start doing lives. And you don't have to have been no star, man. You don't have to have, like, sold 1 million records. All you have to do is be around.